One thing I've noticed about a lot of people is how lazy people are. And you might be one of them. I don't know. I ain't had a conversation with you yet. If you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. A lot of people are extremely lazy. Lazy as hell. They want everything given to them. They don't want to have to work for anything. They want to reap all of their benefits, all of the rewards, but they want to put in minimal to no effort. And I don't know where this mindset came from. I don't know who raised you, but that's not how life works. Every single thing that you want, someone else wants it too. I don't care what it is. Someone else wants it too. And if you're not willing to work for it, if you're not willing to show up for it, if you're not willing to sacrifice for it, if you're not willing to go through shit for it, then that's just not for you. This content creation thing, this online business thing, it's brutal because one, everybody's doing it, okay? Two, these platforms are always changing. Three, you're going to have months and years where you don't get the results that you want and you still have to show up. It amazes me how many people think they're going to be content creators and just post a video once every other week. It amazes me how many people think that they're going to make $10,000 a month and they didn't have to do anything for it. They didn't have to go live. They didn't have to post any videos. They didn't have to do anything. All they had to do was put a link in their bio and they think they're going to make $10,000. Wow. The level of delusion is crazy. It amazes me how many people think they're going to be able to run a successful business, whether it's online or brick and mortar, and they're going to have all these days off. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. You are going to be working day in and day out, hour after hour after hour. And so many people don't want to do it because they're lazy. They're just lazy. And look, content, online business, it's not for everybody. My money does not come from views. Like these YouTube videos I make, I don't really make any money off of this. I don't really make any money off of this, okay? My money, the bulk of my money comes from two places: OnlyFans and Glow Up Academy sales. Digital products, not from views. Digital products, selling something that I made once over and over and over and over again. I don't even make OnlyFans content anymore. I haven't made OnlyFans content in almost 3 years, but I'm selling it over and over and over and over again. All the stuff that I made from when I first started in 2020 all the way up until 2023. I'm reselling that stuff over and over again. It's been chopped up, it's been sliced, it's been edited, it's been refurbished, it's been everything, reselling it over and over and over again to different people. Glow Up Academy, I finished the bulk of everything that's in there, I would say October of 2025. Like the tutorial videos, the motivational videos, the how to do XYZ, how to grow this platform, how to grow that platform. All of those videos, all of that content that's in there, that's hours upon hours upon hours of videos. But I finished the bulk of that stuff in October of 2025. So damn near 7, 8 months later. And I'm reselling it to new people over and over and over again. My money comes from digital products. That's where my online money has always come from. Now, I've had viral pieces of content where I might have made a couple $100s from a video on YouTube or, a reel on Instagram that went crazy, but that's not the majority. That's not my normal. My normal is through sales of my digital products. And the only way that I was able to sell what I've sold with digital products is because I'm constantly pushing out content. Content is the name of the game. If you don't have content days where you are batch recording countless videos, girl, I don't know what you think you're going to be on this online internet selling, because it ain't going to be nothing. You're not going to sell anything. Content is the name of the game. You need to be pushing out so much content, it don't even make sense. By the time you're done recording, your phone should be hot because you've been recording all day. You should be damn near out of storage because you got videos on top of videos on top of videos. This isn't something to just do because you want to be cute. No, this is real. This is real. And most people don't want to do that because they're freaking lazy. They're lazy. You say you want to vlog, but when was your last vlog? 3 weeks ago? Why are you not planning every day to have some type of vlog? And if it's not something that you can do every day, then you need to just switch it up entirely and do something else that you can do every day. See, the problem is people want to create content and stuff that they can't sustain every single day. So then why are you doing it? Stop overcomplicating things and just do what you can do every day. Why do you think my videos are always me sitting in front of the camera behind my kitchen? Because this is something I can sustain every day. This is something that I can do consistently every single day. I don't go outside for real. I go to the gym, I go on my walks, I might go to Cava, Chipotle from time to time, right? I go get my hair done, my nails, my lashes. That's pretty much all I do. I don't even go to the grocery store. I Instacart that. So how can I consistently make outside content doing things if that's just not even the type of life I live? That doesn't even make sense. It's not something I can sustain. So instead of me trying to overcomplicate things and do things that I can't do consistently every single day, I'm going to make it simple and do things that I can show up for so I can be consistent and get the results I need to get so I can sell what I need to sell. People are lazy. People are lazy. And they will use the excuse of, well, I'm too busy. No, you're not. I'm so tired of hearing that excuse. You're not too busy because you're on social media all day. You won't even put the phone down so you can make a video. You won't even put the phone down so you can finish your product that you've been working on for the past 6 months. That's lazy. That is lazy because you have the time to do it. You're just making the choice not to. That's lazy. You won't even put the phone down so you can work on the business that'll give you the financial freedom that you want so you can stop being so stressed out about bills. That's lazy. That is lazy. That's lazy. And you don't even see that. There's nothing that you can't sell online. There's nothing that you cannot sell, especially on TikTok. If you go to TikTok, you will see people selling everything. People are selling hair, they're selling makeup, nails, clothes, shoes, jewelry, digital products, furniture, small appliances. Man. You could be on live selling that stuff too. But you know what you'd rather do? You'd rather watch YouTube videos on how to level up, knowing damn well you ain't gonna do none of the stuff in the video that they're telling you to do. That's what you would rather do. Instead of you hosting your own TikTok live to sell whatever product you want to sell, you'd rather just watch someone else run their TikTok live. Just lazy. And then you're gonna say you don't have time. Just pure laziness. And look, I'm not gonna lie, I've always been a hustler. One thing, if anyone knows me personally, the one thing that I know for a fact everyone is gonna say is Jasmine knows how to make some money. When Jasmine says she gonna do something, best believe it's gonna get done. I can come with an idea in the morning, I promise you, everything will be outlined and ready to go and set up by the end of the night. Try me. Try me. Like when I have an idea, it's over. Anyone who knows me personally knows that to be true. I have always been an ambitious person. I have always been someone who's going to figure something out. I have never been the person that can just sit there and just sit in my brokenness. I've been broke. I have been broke. I've been broke when I've worked jobs, and I have been broke as an entrepreneur. But I have never been someone who just sits in their brokenness and just stays broke. I've never been that type of person who will just sit on the couch knowing they broke as hell and just sitting there, I'm broke. Man, I've never been that type of person. I have never been that type of person. If that means that I got to host 3 lives today, well, then that's what's going to happen. If that means I got to get another job, then that's what's going to happen. Like, I've never been that type. I don't even know how that feels. I don't even understand the psychology of someone who can just sit in their brokenness and just be broke and then sit around and complain about how broke they are, and they're not even actively getting out of their brokenness. They're just broke. Like, I don't even know. Like, if that's you, like, leave a comment down below. Help me process. I'm just curious. How do you sit in your brokenness and you know you're broke and you're not doing anything to fix it? Like, how do you function like that? Make it make sense. How do you do that? When I ain't got no money, I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I feel like shit. Being broke is not fun. That is the most miserable, stressful, depressing feeling ever. And there are people out here who know they're broke and they just sit around and broke. How do you do that when there's so much money out here to be made? And I'm not sitting here saying it's easy. Nothing that I do is easy, but being broke is not easy. Not even knowing how you're going to feed yourself, that's not easy. Not being able to pay your lights and they cut them off. Now you're sitting in the dark looking stupid. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. People are lazy, man. I keep telling y'all, I have told y'all, especially if y'all watch my lives, there is so much money to be made on TikTok Live. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just go see for yourself. You see creator after creator after creator. They're selling their products. Shit, you guys see me selling Glow Up Academy on there. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Glow Up Academy went from $35 a month to $249 lifetime access, and now it's $349 lifetime access, and people buy it. Because I show up every day, I perfected my script. Even when I don't feel like doing it, I still do it. But if you don't feel like doing something, you just don't do it. You make all these excuses as to why you can't do it. No, you're just lazy. You're just lazy. You're just lazy. You say you don't want to be broke, but you don't want to do the thing that'll make you unbroke. That's called lazy. That is called lazy. You say you want to be a content creator, but you won't do the thing that'll make you a content creator, which is create content. That's lazy. And a lot of y'all walking around being lazy every single day. You're not too busy. You know exactly what to do. You're just choosing not to. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. If you're lazy, call yourself out. Don't run. Call yourself out. Leave a comment down below. What are you going to do to change it? Make sure you guys join the Patreon if you haven't already. The link is down below in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.